So here is my 1990 454 SS. If you guys are new here, please do consider smashing that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that like button so this gets out to more people. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get this thing in the front yard and get this thing a bath. All right, you guys can see how good that paint looks. You can even see me over here on the left in the reflection of the paint, even in the dry spot like over here. You can still see me. This paint has a lot of life left, except there are some spots that have chipped away. Right above the 4 at 454 over there, you can see a spot where the paint is missing and it's rusted a little bit. But that's really much the extent of the rust that we see, at least on the outside of the truck. We haven't gotten up underneath it, which we're going to do a quick walk around right now and take a look at what we find and what we see wrong with this truck. But first, we got to move it in the backyard. All right, so here is the truck after the cleaning. Yes, I did miss a couple spots when I was washing it, but this truck does look amazing. You can see me walking in the background over here in the paint, which means this paint is still got a lot of life left. Unfortunately, there's some dents and dings and a couple rust spots that we need to take care of on the truck, as we're going to come over here and look right here on the hood. We have a spot right here that's a little rusted that needs to be taken care of. Some of the paint and the clear coat is starting to show its age, but not bad for a 30-plus-year-old truck with 140,000 miles on it. Our headlights probably need to be replaced and upgraded because those look old and really faded. The brakes, the rims, they look pretty good. They just need a cleanup. And we have some good paint here. We have a rust spot up here that we're gonna need to take care of. And you can just see it's just mainly surface rust, nothing too crazy. Same as what we do and we have on the bed. On the side of the cab down here, that looks amazing. And you can see me again in this paint. And this is the dry paint. It looks really good, even though it's faded. So it is a little bit faded black, as this was a nice deep black, but this looks amazing. And it looks really sharp for a 140,000 mile truck and a 2-owner car. So I am the 3rd owner of this vehicle, and this is gonna be an awesome truck when we are done. All right, so let's join each other inside of the truck. So we're gonna start on this door, and we have a little bit of wear here, and this is, the good old-fashioned arm out the window. And then we have this panel right here that is cracked, and you can see that it's a little bit broken on the inside, but not that big a deal. We could pop that off and replace it. Let's take a look at these rockers. They look amazing. Doesn't look like they ever saw water other than right now, but we also come in, let's look at the inside. All of our power works, our window switches, the lock buttons still work, the windows still work. Obviously, it's not going to go out right now because I have the key in my hand. And we're going to look here at the dash. So we have a little bit of a chipping wood grain, not that big of a deal. The gauges all work and they look immaculate. So let's come down to the center console. We have some wear there as well that needs to be cleaned and possibly taken care of, and a hole in the bolster. But what we need to do is clean it out and let's see what it really looks like other than that. But we're gonna look up here at the headliner, which is missing. As you can see, it's hanging down right here. It's been cut off. So that just needs to be replaced and get put back together. The plastics in here look really good, minus a small crack right here. Nothing too major, which we can replace. This panel looks like it comes apart and it can just be replaced in one shot, but otherwise this interior looks immaculate. The carpet needs a little bit of cleaning, but that's all about that. So now what we need to do is we need to start pulling some of these parts and tools and everything out of this truck and cleaning out the interior so it can look amazing. Okay, everyone, we're gonna do a first start on the inside and show you guys these gauges. These gauges are something awesome to behold, and then we're gonna pull it around into the front. It does take a little bit to start, but it starts pretty much right up. The gauges all work, which is awesome. So we're gonna put it in drive, and you guys are gonna see that even the speedometer, let's see, we just gotta get going up to 10 miles an hour. Hold on, hold on. So even the speedometer works, and I'm not even going that hard, and this truck still is pretty calm, but it does get pretty rowdy, and we are taking its first cruise on the road. This is amazing, and this thing does have some good get up, and let's see it. Oh, yeah. This truck still runs pretty good. It probably does need a rebuild, as it sounds like it might have a misfire, but that's something that we're gonna have to fix and we're gonna have to look into. But this is amazing. It shifts great, it drives amazing, and we're gonna pull right in here and we're gonna get a better look at this truck outside the truck and see how amazing this thing looks. All right, you can see how well that thing is running and how good it sounds. The brakes are a little tight. Not the best brakes, but we're gonna take a look at that at some other time. We'll probably do a suspension upgrade on this. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look under this hood if I can figure out how to open it. Oh, there it is. And look at this bad 454. Whew. Man, she runs pretty good right now, but we're gonna get her running even better once we start tearing into this thing. Even on the side of the engine, it doesn't look like there's much rust. We're gonna get it retimed. We're gonna probably tear it down and rebuild it and just give it some more air and some more life. But this thing does run amazing. But right now, we're gonna get it back home. So like I said, this thing has a lot of power still in it, even though it's not running at its peak performance like it did when it came off the factory. This thing still gets going. Oh man, we just roasted some tires right there. Good thing we went to Mexico for that one. But this thing still has a lot of power that it's putting down, and this thing shifts amazing, drives amazing. The brakes aren't the best. We're gonna look at that, but let's hurry up and get back to the shop. All right, so this thing is pretty amazing. It's got a lot of power, and even with that 3-speed, it still likes to move. It shifts great. It looks great right now. I could probably just start driving it around, but I want to get it top notch. I want to get it looking as well as it runs, and I want to get it running as amazing as it's gonna look. We got some new headlights that we're gonna do to it. We're gonna get some suspension upgrades probably. We're gonna do some other great upgrades as in brakes, and we might even build this engine and maybe bore it over. But that's in the upcoming videos. I hope you guys do enjoy it. I hope you guys smash the like button. I hope you guys are subscribed if you're definitely not, so that you can't miss a video of ours. But probably next week we'll be back on the 63, trying to get that thing ready to get back on the frame. And then as parts trickle in, we might do some videos here and there on the 454 project. But this thing is gonna be a fun truck to drive around and a fun truck to video record for you guys. We can't wait to see you guys next Saturday.